What a beautiful day. Finally, some great weather we can enjoy. The only thing to make this day any better would be a RC speed run. What do you say, guys? You ready to duke it out? Everybody wants to know who's faster. Might as well give them a show.
Just get those wonderful toys.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We have two Titans with us, and we are going to see them duke it out to see which one is going to be faster. We have the 6S 2-speed Shredcat, and we have the 12S dual motor Super Shredder. Let's take a look at these builds. They're both prototype builds, one of a kind. Let's see what we're working with. If you guys are just joining us for the first time, you guys have got to take a look at these two videos up here. They are quite something, and they will go over all the details. These guys are a little bit dirty because we just got done doing our speed run. So let's take a look at what we've got. We have two 1300 kV shredder motors, and we have two Hobby Wing 150 amp ESCs, 300 amps in total, and we are running on 100C 2 6S LiPo batteries. Both of these machines are on stock diffs. If you guys want to know how we keep these diffs running smooth and stock, you guys need to check out some of the other videos on this channel. I'm sure that they have made their way around the social media pages. We are bulletproofing these, and we are testing them to all sorts of degrees, trying to do innovative builds that never have been done before. So we also are running on 24mm custom hubs on both of these guys. It allows us to run bigger tires, much more capable tires. These are belted tires. We are running on new springs. These GPMs are doing the job much better than the factory Arma ones. There is a lot of weight to this. We have added a 1/5 scale steering servo, and this thing is just all muscle. The object of this build is just to build the strongest, most powerful, true 1/5 scale super shredder that we could build, and this is certainly living up to the name. I'm very proud and very happy with this build and this turnout. We've added some weights up here to keep the front end down. We were doing quite a bit of wheelies on the first video. We've got our wheelie bar T-bone in the back, our bumper, and that is pretty much this. Let's take a look at the Shredcat. Now, this is a unique build in the way that I have never seen a large basher with a 2-speed transmission. This is a 2-speed shiftable on-the-fly transmission. I'm not sure if you can see our custom clutch system in there. I'll show a picture of it here. We are running on a Shredder 1300 kV motor running on 6S. As you can see right there, we're running on 6S. This has a second generation basher bar that keeps things very, very tight and robust in there. We've got our custom receiver box here. We have a lot of wires going through here. We also have a custom line lock that allows us to do a power takeoff. This transmission has a stall converter in it, which allows us to spool up this motor and then immediately supply the power to the rear wheels. We've been having a really hard time on both of these builds keeping the hub pins intact and or blowing the tires. So we're going to give this a try. After several attempts with the hub pins, I believe we have a combination that will work. This also has an active aero package, guys. This has a servo back there, and as this builds up speed, this wing provides downforce, and then in the event of braking, it immediately goes vertical and starts to stop the air, trying to get this beast safely to a stop. So that's what we're working with today, guys. I think you guys need to get some popcorn because you guys are in for a treat. This is going to be one hell of a run. Thanks for being here, guys, and enjoy the show. All right, guys, very exciting day. We are at our speed run location. We have the 12S dual motor super shredder and the 6S 2-speed Shredcat. Let's see which one's gonna perform better today. We're gonna start off with the 12S dual motor. All right, guys, let's see what it'll do. Anything can happen today. I am so excited. We've got our GPS all zeroed out. Get a little bit of distance. All right, guys, we're all ready. Highway's clear. Oh no! Looks like those tires were just ballooning so bad. Holy cow, hopefully we didn't lose one. Oh, looks like we kept all of our wheel hubs as well as our tires. Heck yeah, guys. Let's see what we got. Get it back over here to the okay, 50 miles an hour. We've got 50 miles an hour out of it. The last one, that was from the last speed run. Very respectable. All right, let's go back. And all right, we got it zeroed out. Let's try for another. At this point, we are absolutely limited by our tires. I'm really searching for a set of tires that can hold up to the 12S power that this shredder is pulling out. All right, road is clear. Let's try for another pass and hopefully those tires will hold up. Here we go. That's about as fast as I could safely get it up to speed with those tires. Oh no, we are in the ditch. Long walk time. All right, guys, we got it back. Everything is looking good on it. Wheels and tires are straight. We're not breaking any more hub pins. We haven't blown any more tires, guys. All it took was a little bit of screwing down the bead locks. Let's go see what it did. Remember, we are on a factory spur gear and an 18 tooth pinion with this guy. Let's see here. Stop. 49. Oh my gosh. It appears this is going to be tougher than I thought. All right, so let's go back. All right, let's take another look here and see what we can do. It if I can find a set of tires that can hold up to this power, we can keep it going straight. I thought that 1/5 scale steering servo was gonna do the job, and it is doing an excellent job. Look at that tight turning radius right there. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, I'm just not gonna be able to get that. Oh, look at this thing, vicious. Oh my gosh. All right, we better get off the highway here. We got cars coming. All right. I don't think that was any faster, guys. So far, the fastest we've been able to get this up to is 54 miles an hour, I believe. Let's see. 39, yeah. I didn't expect much out of that run. All right. Okay, we got it lined up again. Let's give it another try, guys. Oh, we're gonna have to wait just a minute. We got some cars coming. Wow, still looking great. Still holding up. Still going straight. If we could just get those tires to settle down a little bit. And we have got this all bulletproofed and diffed up, so it has plenty of fluid in it. That's not the problem at all. It's really these tires, and it seems to be going all over the place. But I know that it's possible to get more speed out of this guy, so let's give it another run. I think it's a lot to be said that the build is holding up. The motor mounts, the mesh, everything that was done to it. We've had several packs through it now, guys. This is just an amazing machine. All right, let's give it another run. Here we go. 12S. Got a little scary. Just got a lot of ballooning out of that front. Maybe we need to stiffen up the front diff fluid. I'm just gonna have to figure something out here. All right, let's go. Straight and steady. It's in the ditch. It's in the ditch. Oh, can it get out? Sure it can. This is an off-road shredder. Stock diffs, guys. Stock diffs. How about that? Bulletproof your Redcat Shredder. Find out how on Radioactive RC Ranch. All right, guys, let's do it. I just tapped full throttle. Looks like we may have blown a tire. Oh my gosh. Let's hope we don't have to go walking for it. Oh, let's take it slow, just in case. For for some reason, just feels like a tire's blown. Wow. Okay guys, I am super impressed. We have no tires blown, no pins sheared. This is awesome. Guys, we have gone through so many factory pins on these hubs to try to get this power to hold down. I just can't believe it. All right guys, let's see what we got. 58 miles an hour, guys. Can you see that? 58 miles an hour. Oh my gosh. Let me take it over here in the shade. You guys can see this. 58 miles an hour. That is incredible. Oh my gosh, guys. And it held up. What a cool machine. Oh my gosh, that is setting the mark very high for the Shredcat. Let's see if it can beat 58 miles an hour out of a 12S dual motor, 1/5, 1/6 scale Redcat Shredder, guys. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get everything set up on the Shredcat and let's see if we can beat those numbers. All right, guys, one quick thing I want to point out before we move on to the Shredcat. We just tickled the throttle on this just by a little bit. We are really limited by these wheels and tires. A couple things that we've changed up since the last run. We got some better GPM springs all around the Gold Series. They work on the Armas perfectly. We've also added some additional about a ½ pound of weight up front, but as you guys can see, the 1/5 scale steering servo working out great. The dual motor setup, look in there, no metal shavings. Everything is perfectly spaced out just as it should. Guys, I have a new temperature gun that I really wanted to use, but it was really useless. There was nothing to take. These were just absolutely cold to the touch. After several runs of 40 to almost 60 miles an hour, I would absolutely call this build a success. 58 miles an hour, guys. I'm very happy with it. All we need to do is find a set of tires that will hold this torque, and we will really see what this machine is capable of. I think I found the set of tires which is on the Shredcat. We're gonna test them out and see what kind of speeds we can get out of them. All right, let's get the next one set up. All right, guys, the showdown continues. The 12S Super Shredder set the mark at 58 miles an hour today. We've got the 6S 2-speed Shredcat all set up and ready to go. Now we are going to be testing this in first and second gear. So here's the story behind this. We had the gearing so high on this that it made first gear perform incredible. I believe we got about 52 miles an hour out of it in first gear. That was way too fast. It wasn't going to be any fun to bash with that kind of gearing. The second gear was so high that you actually had to give it a serious push start before the ESC would even recognize the gearing. Now I know I can fix that with a censored system, but that's not what we're doing right here. So I ended up changing out the entire gearing. We went from a 26 tooth pinion and a 39 tooth spur gear to now a 45 tooth spur gear and a 20 tooth pinion. So remember, this is the bottom of what we're gonna get here, and we are going to work our way up through the pinions and see what kind of speeds we get. So this is just a baseline today. However, we're gonna see which one is gonna get the top speed today. All right, let's get zeroed out. Okay, looks like we're dialed in. Let's see what we can do on these tires on this beautiful day in the middle of Middle America. All right, and we're off. Remember, this is just first gear, so I'm not expecting anything spectacular, guys. It's all about second gear. All right, let's turn it around. Here we go. Very controllable. That was more like it. That is what I'm looking for in first gear. We want to be able to bash this. We want to be able to, you know, do some wheel spinning and some hooning around. Who doesn't love a two-wheel drive buggy, right? Woo! All right. Hopefully they don't get the iPad here. Let's see what it got. All right, 38 miles an hour in first gear, and that is what I'm talking about. I know that's nothing to be excited about, but for me, that's something to be excited. That means I'm getting closer to the gear ratio that I want. Remember, we're trying to get the best of both worlds out of this. We want to be able to do the wheel spinning and the wheels grinning stuff and the high speed as well. So, all right, let's reset this. And let's, all right, looks like it's reset here. All right, I am going to switch to second gear. All right, guys, very smooth transitioning. Now, this is what I wanted, okay? On the first video, I would have had to give this a huge push start to get started in second gear. Now, this is a shift on the fly transmission, so it can shift on the fly. However, until we have a little bit more wearability on that transmission, I want to keep shifting it at low speeds until it starts wearing in. All right, we are in second gear. We have got a clear highway. Let's see what it'll do. Just a little scary. Now we do have TSM on this, so it is going to help us just a little bit. I've actually turned it all the way off because I'm curious as to what it's going to do without it, but we do have the steering control just in case. All right, here we go, guys. Well, guys, if you've made it this far through the video, you realize that something went drastically wrong in second gear. And I'd like to show you what happened. We tried to do a stall convert in second gear. That way we could see us getting a good launch. I was feeling confident. Everything was working out in first gear, had everything running perfect. And then this happened. So look closely at the clutch as it turns. Now you see the shaft coming out of the transmission. That is this shaft right here. That is not turning. It wants to turn though. So this clutch is a custom clutch. You cannot buy this. We actually tore apart our clutch plates, not pads, plates. These are not the kind of pads that you use on a crawler or let's say your TRX4. These are steel plates that are used in this clutch, and we tore them all to pieces. It was quite a fiasco. However, that's part of these builds, guys. These are not going to be perfect right out of the box. We're trying to do some extraordinary things, and if it was easy, everybody'd be doing it, right? So we've done some pretty cool things with this setup. I'm sure you guys that have been following along are seeing its progress, but you know, that's just part of it. We build them, we run them, we break them, we make them better. And that's what we're doing to these shredders. We're just, every time we take them out, we're getting closer and closer to our goal. I was really happy with our speed that we got out of first gear. The first time we had it out, 54, 52 miles an hour, I can't remember. That was way too high for first gear. No fun for spinning the tires in the gravel and that sort of thing. So we needed to lower the gears. And I think we achieved that. However, we've run into another problem. This is the third time I'm going to be rebuilding this clutch system. The transmission is absolutely strong. This is an Axe speed transmission that can be bought online. However, this transmission is very far from what came stock. We have modified the internal gears, the dog mechanism that travels between first and second gear. We have modified the out drives and the transfer case to handle this kind of power that we're going to be giving it. So it is coming together, guys. Bear with me, and I'm sure the next video is going to be something to talk about. We are getting really, really close to our goals. I'm guessing if we're seeing real close to 40 miles an hour in first gear, we should be seeing somewhere in the neighborhood of 70 to 80 miles an hour, and that's what my goal is. We're going to continuously work our way up in pinion size. Remember, we are running on a 0.8 or 32 pitch system here, so this can accept from a 20 tooth pinion up to a 25 tooth pinion. So we are in the basement right here, and I can't wait to get this thing apart and get it back together and show you guys what this thing is capable of doing in second gear. That's right, second gear, a 2-speed basher. One day we're all going to be sitting around joking about this, and every Kraton and every E-Revo is going to have a 2-speed transmission, and here we are breaking the ground right here today. So thanks for being with us. Thanks for all your support. I appreciate it, and we'll see you radio heads on the next one.